Hello again. Hello again. This is my friend Ryan. He spent some time in the military and saw some pretty bad stuff. And when he came back, he had a hard time acclimating to society. Just got in a mix of all kinds of things. How many people know mental disease is real? Like you can struggle with that stuff, and sometimes it can be hopeless. You don't know how to get out of it. But Ryan's going to share his story on what he went through and how he got out of it.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, before I came out here, God kept telling me 22. Bring 22 people up here. And I was like, okay. Well, you know 22 is also the number of military veterans that kill themselves a day. That's one every 65 minutes. So since you've been here, 3, 4, 5 people, just because they couldn't get over what they went through. So my life started off, I went to church a few times with my family. I didn't really believe in God. Never knew anything about him. So I joined the military because I always wanted to be Rambo. So I joined the Marine Corps and went on my first deployment, second deployment, got out, joined the Army, went on another deployment. Now, you see a lot of weird stuff over there that your brain really can't comprehend, which actually took me further away from God. How could God allow this to happen? How could God allow me to do this to people? So I was really in a bad spot. The devil really had me where I needed to be in his eyes. So came home looking for a job. Nobody really wants to hire somebody where their resume says extensive martial arts training, combat training, weapons training. Really not a good suit, to be in management. So didn't know what to do with my life. Met a person, said, hey, I'll give you some drugs. You can go sell them. Cool. I'll go do that. Started selling drugs. Hated my life. Was lost. Went from being somebody people looked up to, being proud of, to now I'm a drug dealer. Great. So, sitting home, doing my drugs, drinking my alcohol, grabbed my gun, put it in my mouth, pulled the trigger, click. What the heck? I can't even kill myself. Put the gun down like this. Gun went off. Right into my floor. All right. A couple months later, sick of it again. Went to my aunt's barn, grabbed a rope, hung it from the rafter, jumped from the rafter, rope broke, I landed in hay. So I can't even kill myself with a rope. What the hell's going on? Sorry for my mouth. Didn't know what to do. Didn't want to live, couldn't kill myself. So drank, drunk, drugs. That's all I did with my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just say you're louder.
Okay, sorry. Didn't know what to do with my life. Well, I got a job running mixer trucks, and one of the guys there kept inviting me to this church. He said, come to church, man, there's an evangelist. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with it. So then I go to deliver my load, and there's another guy that asked me to go to the same church, but he offered me food. So I said, yeah, I'll go. So my wife and I went to this church, 2015. And, oh man, did the Lord hit us. He hit us hard. We went running up there, arms raised, bawling our eyes out, gave our lives to the Lord in 2015. Praise God. Ever since that day, never once had a flashback of combat. I used to see them every day. Praise my wife, man. She stayed with me when I was flipping over furniture, hiding behind it. Those were gone. That day, 2015, those were gone. Thought of suicide? No more. Year later, went to Bible school in Florida. Come back. In 5 years, I went from being a drug dealer, trying to kill myself, to owning a 30-acre farm. Praise God. I don't know what's going on with the sound. I just want to thank Jesus Woodstock for giving me the opportunity to come out here and share my story. And I know there's people out there that are going through the same stuff that I was going through. All I got to tell you is there's a way out of it. And it doesn't mean looking down a gun. All it means is raising your arms and saying, Lord, I receive you. You can take me out of this pain and put me in a life of blessing and love. Just a month ago, one of the guys I was in Iraq with in my last tour, he got based up here. And we went out to dinner, and he was telling me, Sergeant Yoder gave me a call about a month ago. And I was like, okay. He called him, and all he said was, I'm sorry. Hung up the phone, and then he killed himself right there. You guys don't need to do that. The Lord will bring you out of any situation you're in and make it better. I'm telling you, I'm pleading with you. If you need somebody to talk to, if you're going through any kind of post-traumatic stress, any kind of mental disorder, I'm here. I'll be here all night. There's food trucks. I'll be here all night. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Talk to these people here that are especially in prayer, and just come out of it. We're here together. We're a family. Every one of you are our family. So that's my testimony. Praise God. Thank you for having me, Jesus Woodstock.
Thank you, Ryan. So later tonight, we're gonna give you guys an opportunity to come forward and dedicate your life to the Lord, or rededicate your life to the Lord. But right now, that's not what we're gonna do. Right now, I want anybody who is a veteran struggling, or really anybody struggling with mental illness, or really anything that they're just going through and they don't know what to do, I want you guys to come forward. There's gonna be prayer partners in the front here. And as the band worships, we're just going to pray for you. We're going to expect God to intervene in your life, and we're going to expect God to change your life. So don't be ashamed. Don't have reservations. Just come on up and let God change your life.